Hey, it's Tasker 11 for another Ultra Sun Moon Wi-Fi battle. This was against someone on Discord using my Hero Academia team against their OU team. So they led off with the one thing that was a bad matchup for Sue. From the way they led off of it, I could tell it was scarfed. Lando is not a bad matchup for Kaminari at all. I can just get a Toxic off on it, and if it has Stone Edge, PP stall that. But they realized that, I guess. They must have realized that immediately. And I missed the Toxic. Would have been so helpful throughout the match if I had gotten a Toxic on that Rotom. So I expected them to switch, thinking that I would go into Kaminari, but I lose Bakugo for it. So I wasn't sure about risking switch or not, and just went for Ice Beam. At this point, I still had enough that I could just play safe. So I figured they expect me to switch out and would go for a Swords Dance. Or if they stayed in, either way I would be outspeeding them. I found out that they had speed investment on their Mawile. So I did not get to hit them for Flamethrower. I don't think Flamethrower would have KO'd, but still it would have done so much. And All Might really can't touch this team at all. All he can really do is just hit the Heatran. I'm probably going to replace him soon since he retired. Just need to figure out what I can replace him with. Because it's also kind of redundant having him and Chestnut there. So it's not a big loss if it has Magic Guard. By giving it the Toxic, I confirm whether or not it does have the Magic Guard. And it apparently does, which is better in the long run because it means that I don't have to worry about it stopping a sweep from my Chestnut. So I predicted them to switch. Not wanting to take a Toxic. So Greninja is not exactly bulky, and this is gonna do a ton, but I know I can at least live it. So now they of course have to switch Heatran out, so I can at least do a decent amount of damage onto something. Not worth staying in on this thing. All Might can't really touch most of the team, but at least he can just take a hit. And that does a ton thanks to being a crit. Special attack drop is not very nice either, because that means I can now not really hurt this thing. I didn't even think about it, but Defog gives a nice little bonus that I can now definitely hit a Toxic. Except I expected them to switch out again. I believe I was expecting them to go into... Did they have a Toxapex? I think I was expecting them to go into Toxic. Or no, Mawile. I think I was expecting them to go into Mawile. Really just should have gone for Toxic. But they'd... maybe I was expecting them to go into Heatran before. But since they showed not wanting to attack Zapdos with the Landorus, that's why I kept expecting them to switch. So with this crit, I can almost probably take out the Heatran. Just need to go for one more Thunderbolt, right? Well, I figured I could live another Magma Storm, but they completely predicted what I was going to do. I should have just gone for Thunderbolt and tried to take the thing out instead of trying to preserve Kaminari. That was the end of him. Not sure why they used the Z move when it was already shown that they could KO me with Magma Storm. Oh right, Magma Storm doesn't have great accuracy, I think, so that's probably why. Also, I just realized it wouldn't have mattered if I hit a Thunderbolt anyway. It would not have KO'd, because the crit ignored my special attack drop. So I'm completely back into a corner here. My only choice is to go for the Mind Games now. They need to switch out the Heatran. If they had tried to sack the Heatran, I would have lost. But because they want to play safe there, I safely got in my Midoriya, safely get up a substitute, which means I can now get up a Belly Drum and sweep everything. turn doesn't even break this up. So they probably sent this in expecting that I was going to be the usual kind of leech seed staller chestnut, not realizing that I was setting up. And with that belly drum, I have won. Not sure why they sent in the Rotom. But nothing can stand up to a +6 Midoriya with Substitute up. If this was Scarfed, it could have been an issue because it could have broken my sub. And then Lando could have outsped me also. Well, actually no, it wouldn't have mattered if this thing was Scarfed because I still healed so much off of it, nothing was going to be able to take me out from where Midoriya's HP is now. And the only things they had on their team that were fast enough to hit me first didn't do much damage, that being Sucker Punch and everything that the Scarf Lando had. This is why he's your future #1 hero. Even with a crit that did nothing. Also, just really beautiful seeing something as low as a chestnut completely sweep a full OU team. Like, I'm pretty sure nothing had been taken out yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he KO'd all 6 of them. Yeah, Midoriya KO'd all 6. So if you want to battle me, then tweet at me asking for a battle, or contact me on Discord. There's a link to my Twitter and Discord server in the description below. So, see you next time!